Hello everyone, I'm back here with a new video and I'm going to be breaking down the preview of the Baltimore Ravens heading on the road, during their 3-game road stretch, heading to the Cleveland Browns. So, it's already week 11 and I just cannot believe it. I know I'm a little bit late on the interview because I've been busy. So, with us coming off of a win against the Vikings on the road, the Cleveland Browns are coming off of a loss to the New York Jets. So, with the Ravens heading to the Cleveland Browns, this right here, another game in the season where it's going to be a rivalry game, which is tough. I mean, totally is. I mean, for the Browns, there are times where we do good against the Browns, most of the time. And the thing with the Browns is that lately they just changed their QB. Like, back in week 2, we were facing Joe Flacco when he was the Browns QB. Now it's going to be Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel, is now the Browns' new QB, and he's actually a rookie. Dillon Gabriel. Because Joe Flacco left the Browns to go to the Cincinnati Bengals. And so far he's been doing good with Cincinnati. So for us, the way how we could play good in this game is that if you look at the way on how we played last week, we could repeat how we played last week, and going into tomorrow. Like, the way that our defense has been playing has been really good. And the way that our offense has been playing is so good. It's amazing. Seeing, Derrick Henry step up the score and Mark Andrews stepping up for scoring, that is something really good that I like to see. Now, games like this between the Ravens and the Browns, they could be, chippy sometimes. Because it's AFC North football. These two teams go at it, and it could be a defensive performance by those two teams. But it should be a good game so far. I mean, this game is at 4:25. I don't know why, but right now, going into this week, we're second place, 1 game behind the Pittsburgh Steelers. If we win this game and the Bengals beat the Steelers, we'll be in first place. Because right now, we are riding on a 3-game win streak. And like I said, if we win this game, we're going to be on a 4-game win streak. And then we're going to come back home next week for a home game. Now for this game, the Browns, they got some decent offensive playmakers despite their record. Now that the Browns are 2-7. Now that we already have been digging out of our 1-5 hole. And thank God, we're already digging out of our 1-5 hole after a disastrous start. Because it's already November football. We're going to the Browns. The Browns have good running backs. They got Quinshon Judkins, who's a rookie. They got Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku. I know that they got a rookie running back. QB, Dillon Gabriel. And, he's only a rookie. And for us, going into this game, I want to see more of what the defense is going to do. How is the defense going to step up and perform how they did the past 2 weeks? And back in week 8, the way that we played versus the Bears. It's good. I like it. The way that we're playing so far, coming out of the bye week, we started to just lock in. Now that we head on the road to the Cleveland Browns, And I have a little bit of an injury update. We're going to be without Justice Hill, and we're going to be without Rashad Bateman. And we could be also without Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey, he could be out this week and next week if he's going to need surgery on his finger. Because there was a news report saying that Humphrey was dealing with a finger injury, and that really hurts. I know that this season has been really unusual with us dealing with injuries, even though that most of our guys are back in the lineup after recovering from injuries. Injuries, they happen. They happen for some reason. All of a sudden, out of nowhere. This is what football is. For Marlon Humphreys, if he's not going to be playing in this game, we're going to need Nate Wiggins and Malachi Starks to step up. Because the way that I'm seeing Malachi Starks play this season, 2 interceptions for him as a rookie. Nate Wiggins has interceptions this year. The way that I saw him play versus the Browns back in week 2, he picked off Joe Flacco. And if I were to see him pick off Dylan Gabriel in this game, I like to see that. Even though this is a late afternoon game, we're going to the Cleveland Browns. Us Ravens. We're playing the Browns. I really just can't wait to see how we're going to play in this game. It should be a good game. Really can't wait to see how this game is going to go. You know that we haven't swept the Browns in a while. It's been a while since we've swept the Browns, because you know that they could put up a fight. The Browns could do that. But with their rookie QB, Dylan Gabriel, we'll see what's going to happen. So now that Rashad Bateman is going to be out for 2 weeks or so, he might be back next week, or he might be back by Thanksgiving, because we host a Thanksgiving game at our place. Because this month, it's going to be Thanksgiving soon. I really can't wait for Thanksgiving. Yeah, we're going to be down a few key pieces. And I want to see Derrick Henry break out in this game, because the last time that he played the Browns was back in week 2. Browns just limited him to only 50 or 40 yards. And that Browns defense had a game plan for Derrick to shut down Derrick Henry. And we got to get him going in this game. And he really needs to go up against Myles Garrett, one of the best pass rushers in the league. And I think Myles Garrett just signed an extension with the Browns. Garrett, he's a great pass rusher. Us, we got a good defense too. Look at our defense. We got a good defense too. But us, if we win this game, we would sweep the Browns on the season. This is what I really like about our team. You know, we're locking in, getting the job done. That's what I really like about how this team is playing. We really got to, not only Justice Hill's going to be out, but we got to get Keaton Mitchell going. You know, I saw Keaton Mitchell break out versus the Bears, okay? And we haven't seen Keaton Mitchell break out in a while. Derrick Henry, we need to give him the ball. Got to keep giving Derrick Henry the ball. Because I know that there were some weeks where Derrick Henry fantasy owners were not happy. You know, other players have been letting down fantasy owners, but Derrick Henry better not let up in tomorrow's game. We need to run it with him. That's all we got to do with Derrick Henry, just run it with him. And expect us to shut down Jerry Jeudy and Quinshon Judkins and David Njoku as well. This Browns offense. And the Browns better not shut down Derrick Henry like what happened back in week 2. I want to see Derrick Henry just get 50 plus yards rushing and try to get over the hub of Myles Garrett, a pass rusher who's a freak. Overall, this should be a really good game. You know, divisional battle, okay, on the road taking on the Browns. Cannot wait to see how this game is really going to go. All right, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you.